jerk that muzzle a little too soon, you're going to miss. So if you don't want to miss, you got to pay attention to the follow. Keep watching that target, seeing where that bullet went. That prevents you from jerking that gun before the bullet has left the barrel. Because it only takes just a split second, you anticipate, and you're not going to be an accurate shooter. And once you become accurate shooters, then you can become hunters. So, if I continually shoot there, am I an accurate shooter?
No.
I think so. I gotta adjust my sights, but I'm an accurate shooter. I put all my shots together. So every time I shoot, now even the best gun, you got a gun that when you put it in a bench rest will always put one bullet right in the same hole.
Get that practice.
Yeah. It's pretty hard to always put them in the same hole.
Yeah, you can't always do it in the same hole.
So we say under perfect conditions you did. If you want to try, we talked about that 8-inch pipe plate. You want to be able to consistently put your shots, or you're going to get one every once in a while that's a little bit off. And that's the best shooter. So when you come out there, practice, and you get them all in the same hole, then you're ready for some shooting competition. I've known a lot of guys that are on shooting teams. It all depends on move to a different topic right now. And we're going to come back and look at the different shooting positions. So we'll give you a little break on that. Oh, what are those 4 firearm safety rules? About using the sheets. Call them out.
D. Treat every firearm as always point in safety direction. Be certain to your target slowly. Keep your finger off the trigger.
That's good. That is good. We have a segment where we run back. Whatever I gotta carry, I gotta put in the bag. We talked about handguns, just briefly the other day when we talked about the different actions of handguns. I bought a few different handguns. Can you hunt with a handgun? Yeah, you can. In your hunting rule book, you can hunt with a handgun. So whatever it is you're hunting in the rule, can I use a rifle on deer?
Yes.
Can I use a handgun on deer?
No.
Yes, I can.
Oh, you can?
But the rules will tell me how big that gun has to be. I can't use a 22, for example. It has to be bigger than a 22 because it has to be center fire. So there are some 22 rounds, 223 is basically a 22 round. But it's got a center fire cartridge. It's got cartridge is what the military shoots. You can hunt deer with that. Can I use a gun? And the answer is yes. But if you look at the rules, it'll depend on how long the barrel is. So a handgun that I would carry for personal protection, I'll point one out that I can hunt with and I have hunted with. So you need to look in the rule books or online. I should point this out too. I brought these in on purpose for that. The DNR has a book for everything. I gave you a book. It's got the hunting regulations. There's rules on spear fishing. There's rules on fishing. There's rules on bear hunting. There's rules on trapping. You got to make sure whatever sports you're engaged in, you know the laws and the rules. Let's take a look at some different handguns. What have I got here? Okay. On any gun, we want to make sure, talk about the different parts. Make sure it's unloaded, make sure the safety's on. This is a semi-automatic pistol. I'll talk about why it's not a revolver, but every gun we talk about has 3 main parts. What's different on a handgun is just a couple things. Here's the action. Here's the barrel. Muzzles on the end of the barrel. There's sights on top. Okay? And we have a magazine. Okay? Put the magazine in there. I've got a trigger guard and I've got a trigger. This one happens to have light on it. So it has a light, not designed for hunting. Okay.
Let's see what else I got here.
Oh. Here's a revolver. Barrel's kind of short on it, but there's the barrel. Action is all right here, somewhere between the hammer and the trigger, and where the bullet is, that's the action. It's a small gun. This has bullets in it. I left them in there on purpose on this. So, a lot of times when I practice with a gun, I practice with the little training bullets, okay? It's a revolver. So instead of a magazine, we've got a cylinder that holds the bullets, and it revolves around so that every time I squeeze it. Now this one happens to be a double action. I'll get back here a little bit. Double action means it fires two ways. I can pull the hammer back and cock it, and then I don't need as much, the trigger's already halfway back. I just barely have to touch that trigger and it fires. So that's called a double action. I can fire it by just pulling the trigger. These are old Western